is not going to be the answer.
My Lords, it's a pleasure to follow the noble lady Baroness Bull, who set out so clearly we have to get away from blaming individuals for the fact that we have, as a society, a deeply damaged and disastrous relationship with food. What I'd stress, perhaps going even further than the noble lady, is behind that is a broken food system, that what's supplied into the system is deeply unhealthy, is deeply damaging in all kinds of ways. So it's both what's presented to people but what comes into the system. Both of these are problems. Now, it might be fairly said, as the noble lady just did, that what we're talking about tonight, and I rise to offer the Green Group support for both of these motions here, are partial, inadequate measures. But they are at least measures to do something. And we can look at another partial, inadequate measure that we saw that has actually come into effect, and we've started to see the results of that, which was the 2018 soft drink industry levy. Very small, very partial, but a publication recently in the PLOS Medicine Journal showed that we have seen an 8% reduction in obesity in girls coming as a result of that. And that was in girls aged 10 and 11. There's a gender aspect there that I don't think anyone fully understands yet. It's a very limited state of progress, but it's better than heading in the opposite direction. And if you look at where we are now, just one figure that I think is truly shocking. Last year, 660 under fives were admitted to hospital with obesity given as the primary cause of their admission. That is what our broken food system is doing. Now, restrictions on advertising, I remember sitting in this, Your Lordship's chamber over, I suspect it must have come to many hours. They were hard fought and much discussed in the Health and Social Care Bill. And yet here we are today, and I can't help reflecting on an earlier discussion in Your Lordship's House where it was suggested that the Scottish Government was bringing in the bottle return scheme far too fast. That was a 3-year delivery from the regulations being passed to them actually being implemented. And that was something that Westminster couldn't imagine. But I think if we look to the general public out there, and one of the things that I've found again and again on that issue, and indeed on issues in tackling obesity, people say, but we heard the government announcement, but it doesn't seem to have happened. People think that once the government's announced something, it's happening. And that's something that the government uses again and again to announce and announce and announce things, but they never actually get delivered. And it really is past time that we should be seeing the delivery here. I'll finish with a question, really. A question to the noble Lord the Minister. What is the higher priority here? The health of the nation or the profits of broadcasters?
My Lords,